This has been a very, very long day. One of those days where it got a wee bit overwhelming. I got up at my usual time of 4:45. I had 3 Zoom meetings before work. I had a full day at work back to back of appointments. Then I had to choose between a board meeting and my son's parent teacher conference. I went to the parent teacher conference and then I come home and I still had 2 or 3 things to do before the morning, including getting ready for my big fundraiser on Thursday night for the run for office. So it was all starting to feel a bit overwhelming. So what I did was just reach out to a few people and ask them for help, which they gave to me. That's one of my big lessons, always ask for help when you need it. And then I went to and thought about what I was going to do for Facebook Live, and I thought about feeling overwhelmed and some words to go to when you're feeling overwhelmed. So that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. This lovely old poem, many of you may be familiar with, from I think it was Max Ehrmann. He was a poet and a lawyer. From the late 1800s, he lived till 1945. There's a lot of confusion about the origin of this poem, but it was determined to be Max Ehrmann who wrote it. It wasn't anonymous words found in old St. Paul's Church. And I just love the timelessness of these words and how they always help you to kind of get rid of the madness and come back to what really matters. So I'm just going to read a few stanzas of the Desiderata for you. Go placidly amidst the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be in good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and the ignorant, for they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons, for they are vexatious to the spirit. Don't compare yourself with others. It'll make you vain and bitter, for there will always be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs. There is trickery, but don't let this blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially, do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it's clear to you now, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations and the noisy confusion of life, be at peace with your soul. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy, for with all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it still is a beautiful world.